obviously with the news of Nate moving on, just what are your thoughts on the decision, and what do you hope Joe can do to kind of turn this around?
Yeah, no. First of all, I think it was a tough news. We all learned about it yesterday. Obviously, he took the hit, but I think that the whole team, it's the whole team got to take the hit. We haven't been good enough. We haven't been as good as we thought we could be, and it's on all of us. So so obviously now we know that we have to take a step. Consistency wise, we just have to be better. Personally, I think sometimes our preparation got to be better. We just have to look more into ourselves, what we can do better as an individual, and that's our approach here. So.
One thing that came up is that Nate's voice maybe not reaching the rest of the locker room. Where was that disconnect between what he was trying to get you guys to do and you guys putting it into action?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you can feel like you can say without consistency how hard it was. You can tell by our record that it wasn't consistent enough. Maybe his voice, maybe us, maybe like the way we were all approaching the game, it wasn't consistent enough, and this is not what we wanted. Obviously, we can say it was Nate's voice, we can say it's him or that, but at the end, it's we all of us, we us players on the court, coaches on the side helping us. So it's everybody's fault a little bit. Everybody has something to blame for them. So now, like I said, we just have to be able to be more consistent about what we're doing. Where I feel like sometimes when we get one win, we get a little bit too excited. From my experience, like I don't get excited after one win or two. I get more excited when I see that my team's getting better from wins and the way we're winning games. Not just that we won, we're happy. Not like we win, but we didn't play that well. So let's not get too excited. And I feel that sometimes you just get too excited. You got chins out. Like I don't like that's not my culture. That's not where I'm from. Like I'm from a team that whenever we're trying to win, we don't get excited after a win. We get excited after like the way we're playing with our consistency. And this is what we need to build here.
Clint, I know it's simplistic, but his messaging and that connectivity that he had with the players 2 years ago obviously worked. I know it's a different roster, but what was different now and why it didn't work in your view?
Obviously 2 years ago, we were all 2 years younger, and obviously it was a different team. I can tell it's a different team. We have maybe a little bit more vets. I remember Danilo, Lou Williams. We had Solomon Hill. We really had guys that knew the system, that knew the approach. So obviously it's different. But I mean, we just have to be better. And like I said, we're trying to create the consistency. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I just feel like sometimes at times we just get too excited after a win or two.
John acknowledged that accountability with some players has been a problem this year. Would you agree with that?
Probably, yeah. I agree with that. Like I agree maybe it's coach's voice. So I agree that maybe we're not good enough on defense. We're not good enough on offense. So it's a lot of things. I don't just think that it's just one thing. So I gotta agree to that too. There is a part of that.
What is the difficulty, I guess, with holding each other accountable, not just from a coach's level, but you guys amongst the locker room?
Yeah, I think we just have to be able to get out of our comfort zone, which is making us all like hold all of us accountable. And like I said, it's about consistency though. Because sometimes we do it, but it's not every day. It's maybe Monday and then 2 weeks later. We need you every day. We don't need you one day every 14 days. So it's real about a consistent thing, and this is how you build something. It's how you build a culture, and this is how you get to have a winning mentality.
What would be the characteristics for the perfect coach for this team?
Oof, I mean that's. I think I'm gonna trust my front office to make this decision, but we have to. I mean, it's really on us players on the court to really, like you said, hold ourselves accountable, be more vocal, just be more hungry and prepare ourselves more. Coaches are on the side, so they talk, they try their best. Like I know that Nate was trying his best. I can guarantee you that. So, and I know that the next coach is going to try his best as well. So as players, we gotta be better.
Would you like to see a more fiery guy or something like that, or what?
Preparation, consistent. Think about consistency, not just win a game or two and we think you're cool. Like no, like we build this team to go to the playoffs, so we cannot get excited after 2 wins.
Do you feel like you can still meet your goals for the season?
Of course. It's a lot of games left, 23 games left. So obviously, like you said, we did it. I mean, 2 years ago it happened. So obviously, until there is a chance, to me it's like a game. Like until the clock's over, until the game's over, I cannot just say that it's over. So yeah, I really still believe in this team. I really still believe that we can do something. But I also think that we definitely got to let everybody look at ourselves, hold ourselves accountable, and think about consistency instead of just one win and think that we're cool.
DJ said practice today was really competitive. He said he felt like everyone was really locked in. What did you think of practice today?
It was really locked in, and I've missed that. That's something that whenever we get a chance, it's always good to do as a team. Because it really helps us to get on each other at practice as a team and get better together. And I think that's something that like big teams do, is that they always get better together before to go get the win as a team.
Clint, would you mind speaking on what you feel like the importance is of a coach being relatable to its players?
Yeah, no, it's always important. Coach got to be relatable by always checking on our players, how they feel. I mean, you got a little. It's like I said, it's like a 6 month run. So obviously we got to stay connected. We got to always watch film. We got to be able to. It's important to talk to your player one-on-one. Some of your leaders and trying to have this forward and back, be able to talk and hear from your players as well. I think it's important to really have that trust in your players, so you know that they will go to war, and whatever you talk to them, they're gonna respond.
Do you feel like that relatability with Nate was where it needed to be with all the players in this team?
I mean, obviously, it was, at this point, it was not. I think it was at some point, but it was not enough. We can see on our record, like we won some games, but not at the way we wanted to. So I think that his voice was there at times. Sometimes it was a response, but sometimes we weren't there. And our record showed like it was no consistency. So it means that the way that he talked and was able to reach our players was just not enough some games.
What about with you? How did it reach you personally? As his voice?
Yeah, no, I feel the same thing. That like some games it was good, and some games it was harder. And yeah, sometimes just as a team, I think that sometimes preparation can be better and stuff like that. But it's all, like I said, it's really as a team that we got to be better. I know that everybody think that this is coach, what coach missed, what he did wrong, what he did, but we all know that this at the end is still a team. So everybody did something wrong for this to happen.